changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, I'm the Sandman, set in Sapienza. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Shane Bartles, 1988. So, today's briefing, I'm the Sandman, you will not expected that. Short and sweet. So today we have 5 targets available to us, all must be eliminated in our suit whilst unarmed. We have 1 exit available, and we're not allowed to change our starting disguise. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the ICA safe house, where we will also have our Seeker 1 Make You Sick Dart gun stored up, and we're going to be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way into the ICA safe house, retrieve our Seeker 1 Make You Sick Dart gun, and continue on out the back and across the roof to the Caruso mansion. And we're going to enter in via the pantry window, and we are going to proceed to remove all of the kitchen staff. It will just make things a little bit easier later on. So we're going to collect up all of the spaghetti sauce, make our way out of the pantry, turn off the radio, and wait in the corridor outside. And eventually the head chef will make his way over to the radio and turn it back on again. And when he does, we can then get behind him using our spaghetti sauce. We're going to render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the crate in the pantry provided. And once we have him dealt with, we can then select our Seeker 1 Make You Sick Dart gun, and we're going to make our way back into the kitchens, and we're just going to wait for an opportunity where both of the kitchen staff have their backs to us. So we're just waiting for the guy on the left to finish his fry up and turn away. And it doesn't matter which of these two you shoot, we only need to get rid of one of them, leaving one behind. So as soon as they both have their backs to us, I'm going to pick the guy on the left, shoot him with the Seeker Make You Sick Dart gun, and he's going to make his way to the bathroom here, and we're just going to wait for his arrival, and that will get 2 of the kitchen staff out of our way for later on. It's just easier to have a room to yourself to sit and think and plan things out. So once the kitchen assistant makes his way into the bathroom, we can render him unconscious, and that leaves 1 more guy left in the kitchen itself. So once again, selecting our spaghetti sauce, we're going to make our way into the kitchen, get around behind our victim here, and render him unconscious. So the kitchen is ours. So all that's left for us to do now is to start our little killing spree, and we're just going to wait right here because usually there are 2 targets right here. One of them does go off on patrol, you can see on the left of the screen there. So we're just going to wait for him to disappear off around the corner before we approach our target here at the balcony, render him unconscious with our spaghetti sauce, and then snap his neck for the requirement for the kill. We're then going to hide his body down in the little dining area here and in the crate, so that when his returning guard companion returns, there's nothing to see. So we're just going to take this opportunity to destroy the camera outside of Francesca's bathroom, and we're going to make our way into the observatory area now, and we're going to set up our next 3 kills. Our next 3 kills will be Silvio Caruso and his 2 guards. Now, a good way to get them 3 all together and isolated is to play the home video that you can find at the top of the observatory tower on the VHS player that is down on the ground floor. So that's what we're doing. So once we have the VHS, we can then place it in the VHS recorder, once again selecting our lucky source here. We're going to hide ourselves in the crate at the back of the room, and luckily for me, Silvio Caruso was just outside the door, so we didn't have to wait for him very long to arrive. He and his 2 bodyguards are going to make their way into the room, and they will all stop briefly with their backs to us. So at that point we can then hop out of our box and quickly render all 3 of them unconscious with our spaghetti sauce. So down goes 2. We didn't have quite enough time to get you, sir, but if you'll wait patiently and not fire any bullets, that would be appreciated. So we're just going to now proceed to clean up the mess, and we're going to break everybody's neck and dump them in a box somewhere. So there goes Caruso. We're running out of box spaces, so you, sir, will have to go into Francesca's bedroom. No peeking in her underwear drawer. So into the box, and all we have to do now is to make good our escape. Once we eliminate the guard who has been patrolling this whole time, he should now be back at the balcony where his colleague was, and we can just rinse and repeat what we did with his colleague. And we're just going to snap his neck, and that will be our final target taken care of. Just going to hide him in the kitchen out of sight of any passing maids. We don't want to alert them. And then once we have deposited him in the kitchen, we can make good our escape by retracing our steps back to and through the ICA safe house and down onto the main street, where we have a rather nondescript vehicle waiting to exit Sapienza. So we're just going to run straight down the street here. Here is Herbie, and we're just going to ride Herbie all the way home through this long dark tunnel at the edge of Sapienza. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. Everybody has been eliminated according to the stipulations. We've used our required exit, and we only wore a suit of sorts. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.